I'd rather have that. The one. Triangle your leg. Yep. Good. That's good right there. All the OGs I would see was like Brandon McCatherine, Casey Halstead, like I would see all those guys, and obviously I trained with Gio and Boogie, and John was always one of the guys that was like on mastering the system a lot, and I would always see and I always remembered his name. So he's definitely an OG. He was one of the first people to train with Eddie at Bomb Squad, and he's just been around since the beginning, you know. So he was coming out to SD. We wanted to host him, so you guys are gonna get some good stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys learn a lot tonight, pay attention, and that's pretty much it. Cool. Yeah. All right, thank you. Thanks for coming. All right. Yeah, so I started in Hawaii with Helson, and then I came to San Diego. You guys know Fabio Santos? Trained with him. I was with him. I got my blue belt from him, and then ended up getting put in a twister from a brown belt that in one of the gi classes. And I was like, what the hell was that? And the guy goes, it's a twister. And then he said, some guy in LA does it, his name's Eddie Bravo. And I just remember the name, Eddie Bravo, Eddie Bravo, Eddie Bravo. And then, like, I think that summer or the summer after, Eddie beat Hoyler. And they were like, Eddie Bravo beat Hoyler. And I was like, Eddie Bravo, that's that name again. So then I set up a class to go train with Eddie at the Bomb Squad. And I did one class with Eddie, and the way he taught, very militant. He called out the number, the move, the step, and I never left. I stayed with Eddie. It was just something about the way he taught, and he always made me feel very welcome. Yeah, I've been with Eddie since 05, and like I said, first affiliate, so we're coming up on 20 years. I got my affiliation in 07, so we're coming up on 20 years in 2027. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you being here. You could be anywhere on a Friday night, but you chose to be here with me, so I appreciate it. So so he's just turtled up like this, boom, right? Just going into the jump. So what I'll do here is I'll just go over under here, and then I'll walk around. So I'll just go chest to back, I'll walk around this way, and then I'll go 2-on-1 like a burrito grip. And then now I'm gonna fall. When I fall, I'm gonna stomp on his knee here, and I'm gonna go under like this. I stomp on his heel, and then I'm in the truck. He would fall right here, like he would do the same kind of setup. Here, he would do this, and then he would fall over the arm, and when this arm popped out, pop your arm out, it would create like a shoulder lock here. But I'm not as big or as great as Dean at Jiu Jitsu. I'm okay, but I noticed that when I got here and I tried to do the shoulder lock, people would go to roll like that. And then I was like, what if I could stomp on that heel? And then there would be space between his knee and the mat. And then I started getting creative with it. And then I came up with this. When I fall, I just stomp there, trap it, and I'll look. Oh, this is nice. And then you just grab. Here. Boom, so I'm just gonna reach inside and grab the wrist. And now, like I said, my pivot point is just his back. I walk. And then I go burrito. So my initial hand is on top. So my initial hand's on the wrist, and this one's on the lower part of the forearm, like this. And now I just slide through here to my hip. I pull, and when I pull, I seek out his heel. And then I just slide through. See, and I just hold on to this. Or sometimes I've rolled with people, and they haven't put their hands together. When they take off, give me your wrist real quick, their hand pops out like this, and then you have it behind their back. So just hold on to the wrist. And then if he has his hands together and you can't like get his arm out, just extend your legs and his back will get closer to you, and you just go over under, take the back, or you could hold the wrist and sit up and grab the feet, go to the truck. Like, you only limit your own creativity in this stuff in jiu-jitsu. Cool? You want to try it, or you got to see it again? Go. All right, let's go. Like this, and then this is gonna switch. See? So this hand, when I turn, I'm gonna fall. When he rolls, I stop it to travel underneath. Around. Now move your left hand to the top. Go right here. He lifts his legs. Yep. And now lay down. Fall, stomp on the heel. Yep. Now bring your leg under. Beautiful. There it is. And now go to the truck. Grab his toes up there with your right hand. And now go to the truck. Yep. Get your trap that I bring this up, you could let go of that and just had an arm choke me. Like if you're punching me, I'm just gonna do that, and then I put you in. No, it's just your own just trap. How are you feeling? Good?
I wish I was drilling with you.
Oh yeah, I heard. Because I started thinking that, like, that's his point of base. If I just take it out, this is another one. This is another double arm trap. Okay, look. So sometimes I get topside like this, and the guy gets his arm low. Like he gets his arm low, like he'll escape it, he'll go this way. No, he'll go this way. So then I get here, right? So I get here and I put my knee in.
Like scoop. Oh.
So I put my knee in, look, see how I cover it? So if I mount him, I can go triangle, right? Because I have this arm. Because all I have to do is pinch and step, and then now I have triangle, right? But people know that. So what I do is I keep my knee over this, and then I push his knees away. And see, look, there's space between his hips and the other arm. Watch. Look. I kick his arm underneath him, right? You're gonna like this one, trust me. And then I pull it back, and I watch his wrist.
It's stuck.
And I grab it. And I'll watch. I walk around, and then I pin this one. And then you go over here and you just paper cutter him. Or you north-south choke him. Back in the day when I trained with Hickson, he showed us that this is a way to take them out.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's like, if you're here in side control, if they're high, you go here. If they're on this side, you go here. And then you trap. So then now all I just do is keep my knee over his arm or his wrist. See? Yeah. So then now I'm just like making connection to his hip bone. Try to get your arm up. See, I just follow him. And then I turn his knees away. And when I turn his knees away, I kick his arm underneath him. And then when I turn him back, his hand's gonna be exposed right here. Look. And then I just wait for it. And I catch it. Sorry, I don't want to hurt you. And I just hold his wrist here. And then I walk around. And then now it's like north-south. But most of the times it's just a knee, and I hold the elbow here. Because if I lose the hand, his elbow's gonna come flying out. So I just need reinforcement here for control. And then I just go over the top like this.
I get here like.
Because sometimes I want to get to twist your side, and people would I'll be like this, and I'll be like trying to do baby arm or something, and then they'll slide their arm under my hip. Go ahead and slide it to your side. Yeah, like that. And then I just hold it here. And then I go over the top of it, and I just keep my knee, nice good pressure here, nice little clinch. And then I take him away, and then I kick his arm underneath him like this. And then I bring him back. Take this over. And then his wrist will be here. Now I'll put a bend in it, and then I just walk around. And then once I'm here, I can go north-south, but I'm holding the elbow. Go over the top. It's kind of like fundamental, but it's like when you simplify it, Jiu Jitsu becomes a little easier, I think. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Can I get a photo with you?
Let's get it.